Are you wondering how to start an LLC in Illinois? Today, you will learn about the most common ways to start your business, including the correct forms you'll need, how to register your LLC, critical naming requirements, and all other vital tips and tricks. Then, as a bonus later in the video, I will reveal a trustworthy registered agent who will help set up your LLC for free. So make sure to stick with me until the end. The state of Illinois, like other states, has several specific LLC requirements. There are three main ways you can start an LLC in Illinois. First is the DIY or do-it-yourself process, where you mostly depend on Illinois State's website. The second way is hiring a professional service that practically offers more efficiency and security in the process of creating your LLC, while the third one is hiring an attorney. We will skip the attorney hiring portion because that's expensive and most business owners won't need that service. First, let's take a look at the steps required for starting an LLC on your own. Step 1. Choose a name for your Illinois LLC. Your LLC's name must be recognizably different from the names of other business entities already on file with the Illinois Secretary of State. You can check to see if a name is available by searching the Secretary of State Business Services name database. You can reserve a name for up to 90 days by filing an application to reserve a name, Form LLC 1.15. The filing fee is $25. Under Illinois law, an LLC name must contain as the last words, Limited Liability Company LLC, or LLC. The abbreviations Limited and Company are not allowed in Illinois. The name must also not include the words Corporation, Corp., Incorporated, Inc., Limited, Company, Limited Partnership, or LP. Step 2. Illinois requires LLC to have a registered agent. Every Illinois LLC must have an agent for service of process in the state. This is an individual or business entity that agrees to accept legal papers on the LLC's behalf if someone sues the company. A registered agent can be an individual who resides in Illinois, or a domestic or foreign corporation authorized to do business in Illinois. If it's a corporation, its articles must authorize it to act as an agent. The registered agent must have a physical street address in Illinois. Step 3. File articles of organization with the Illinois Secretary of State. After that, you must file the certificate of formation with the Illinois Secretary of State's Business Entities, Division, and the Office of the Judge of Probate to officially incorporate a domestic Illinois limited liability company. The Illinois state filing cost for LLCs is $150 for both domestic LLCs and for foreign LLCs. Basically, a domestic LLC means that you are already a resident of Illinois and you want to build a business in Illinois. Foreign LLC, on the other hand, is for people living outside Illinois but wanting to start a business or a franchise of their business in Illinois. With that said, most businesses would be applying for a domestic LLC. You can file the certificate of formation online or by mailing it to the Secretary of State. Expect the LLC certification process to take approximately 2 weeks. This is 3 to 4 days for the Judge of Probate and 10 days for the Secretary of State. Step 4. Prepare an operating agreement. Now, an operating agreement is a good idea to have in place with the other members if your LLC has more than one member. Although a limited liability company operating agreement is not necessary for Illinois, your operating agreement should clarify how your company or business will handle big picture issues such as allocating earnings and losses, and dissolving the company. Your operating agreement should also cover the transfer of membership interest, profits or losses and distributions, initial investments, decision-making powers, voting rights, and management, and, lastly, dissolving the business. Step 5. File annual reports with the Illinois Secretary of State. All LLCs doing business in Illinois must file an annual report with the Secretary of State. The report is due each year prior to the first day of the LLC's anniversary month, the month in which it was organized. For example, if your LLC was created on July 15th, then your report would be due by July 1st. You can file the report online or by mail with Form LLC 50.1. The filing fee is $75. Filing a report late, more than 60 days after the due date, incurs an additional $100 penalty. Step 6. Obtain an EIN. An EIN, or Employer Identification Number, is a federal tax ID issued by the IRS. Your EIN is used by them to readily identify your firm and tax filings. All Illinois firms pay a business privilege tax, and the state requires you to have an EIN to file. You may also be required to provide your EIN when opening a bank account or applying for municipal permits or licenses. Obtaining an EIN is a slightly longer process compared to their previous steps. I'm sure you know anything to do with the IRS is confusing. First, you have to have complete knowledge of your LLC, such as your company information, managing member information, business address, business information, company details, and even critical information regarding vehicular assets and federal excise taxes. This is another reason why getting a professional registered agent is way more convenient, as they can do this for you as part of their service. Now, let's talk about the second option to form an LLC, and that is hiring a professional formation service. Professional formation services do all the steps you should be doing on your own, from filing necessary forms to acting as your registered agent. You usually have to allocate a specific budget for this option. As I already mentioned earlier, IncFile is one of the best companies out there to help you form your LLC. You can click on the link in the description to get access to this deal. IncFile is one of a kind, as it offers a free package with services such as preparing and filing your articles of organization. Well, you still have to pay $237 for the state fees, which you would have to do anyway if you chose the DIY option. But looking at the bigger picture, all other companies will still charge their service fee on top of state filing fees. IncFile does not collect this fee. This plan already includes a free registered agent for your first year of subscription, and $119 annually moving forward if you decide to continue the service after the first year. IncFile's next packages are the Gold and Platinum packages, which both have package fees already on top of the $237 state fee. Each package has its own set of services which are all worthy of the subscription you are paying for. The Gold package offers you the benefits of filing reports and taxes for your LLC. Every year, USA LLCs are required to file a state annual report. This report is essentially an information update of your file so that the state knows who is now in charge and how to contact your company. USA LLCs are also required to file state tax returns. To make matters even more complicated, your annual report and business privilege tax share a document and are due at the same time each year. With the IncFile's Gold package, you won't have to scribble notes of these reports because IncFile will handle the whole process for you. Your Platinum package also has these services in the bag, with the unique addition of expedited filing, getting a domain name, and a business email, which essentially increases your LLC's credibility. IncFile also has an exclusive partnership with Bank of America, so you can easily open an eligible checking account for your business. Yes, it is a must for your LLC to have a business account. Remember, an LLC has limited liability, for it is a separate entity from its members. You may forfeit your liability protections if you combine your personal and business money, and this is where the term piercing the corporate veil comes into play. Piercing the corporate veil is an LLC jargon that refers to the court's action to hold you, as the owner or member of an LLC, personally liable for the LLC's debts or actions. Now, if you have been sued by some lawyer who sees a crack in your LLC, they might resort to piercing the corporate veil, in which you are in any position defeated. This is why opening a separate bank account for your LLC is so important. Do you like the level of detail I'm providing you in my review so far? If yes, then make sure to let me know by liking my video and hitting that subscribe button for more high-quality business content.